I think this book single-handedly ruined me, destroyed me, took my heart and ripped it in two and then put it back together and then ripped it in two and then put it back together and ripped it into a million pieces again. Oh my god. It's hard to even put into words, to even describe the emotion that I'm feeling right now towards finishing this book. So the book that I just finished that completely ruined me was The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Let's get into it. So I wrote down a few notes here on my iPad about some things that I wanted to talk about because I feel like so much happened in this book, but I also want to make this video spoiler free. So I'm gonna try my best to not give anything away until maybe the end. So if you want some spoilers, they're gonna be at the end of the video, but I'll let you know when to click out of here. Currently, I'm in my PJs and it is late at night, so I want to finish the rest of this book. We're almost there. We're nearly there. I wanted to pop on here and record me reading the end of this book because I haven't gotten to the twist yet that everybody talks about. I have a sneaking suspicion as to what is going to happen, but a lot of people get mad at the ending or get mad about the ending, so I'm curious to know. I'm currently on page 270, which means I have a little over 100 pages left to go in here. And let me tell you guys, I was very genuinely surprised at this book. I don't know what I went into it thinking that was gonna happen. It's not nearly in the realm of what I thought it was gonna be, but at the same time, I've loved almost every second that I've been in this book. The reason I loved it is because I've literally been happy, sad, angry, happy again, angry and sad again, and we still have over 100 pages to go. On top of that, this is just a really fast-paced read. I feel like every time I picked up this book, it's been really hard to put down and like tell myself that I need to go to sleep. Like the other day, I started reading at about 11 o'clock at night, couldn't go to bed until about 3 in the morning. I literally had to tell myself to stop because I needed to get some sleep. Now I'm gonna go ahead and read because I really want to read and I really want to get into this, and setting up this camera took too long and now I deserve a good read. So enjoy this little time lapse. If anything happens, you guys will know. Let's just hope and pray I do not cry on camera today, you guys. Sad. I don't like that. We're not crying yet, but that definitely was kind of sad. I don't appreciate it. Ugh, why she gotta do me like this? Gotten to match, you guys. This is her 6th husband. I have not really been keeping track, I'm not gonna lie. I just been going and flying through this book. Cheers, you guys. You know, everybody has their coffee. I'm not really a coffee gal, but I will say I'm a Red Bull gal, so cheers to all of my other Red Bull gals. If you couldn't tell, I look a little bit different now. It is currently the next day. I tried so hard to finish the book last night, but I got super tired and I had to call it quits. I had to go to bed. I had to get me some rest. But we are back at it today and we are going to definitely get into it. I have a pretty good feeling that I'm going to be able to finish this today. Last night I made it to page 324. We really don't have very much left. After I finish reading The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, I'm definitely going to jump into Crying in H Mark because it's a little bit of a shorter read. And I might be a little bit biased because I really love the illustrator of this book. And this is her Instagram right here if you guys want to go follow her. She just has like chef's kiss book covers and I am obsessed. I am completely obsessed and I love it so much. Look how pretty this is, you guys. You cannot tell me that that is not gorgeous. I love that so much. And then I also really like this typography one that's like very simple but so cute at the same time. Like I would definitely grab that off the bookshelf. I love her color concepts. I love how she's created movement with the lines, and then she also has the typography kind of on an angle to match that. And it's just really pretty. It's just so beautiful. I cannot get over it. Somebody send help. But yeah, go check her out. She's a super talented illustrator and somebody I definitely look up to. So maybe I'll do a video just reading books that she's illustrated. That might be fun. Alrighty, you guys, I'm gonna get back into this book and try to finish it up for you guys, and I will be back with you once I do. I think I need to take a moment. Like, why? Why did they have to do that? There's not that much left of the book. Why did they have to do that? Our main character Monique and the opportunity to interview one of Hollywood's most iconic actors just falls into her lap, seemingly. And everyone's kind of questioning, you know, why Monique? Why is she having this opportunity over other people who are more experienced, been around longer? And she herself is kind of questioning. So Evelyn Hugo gives her the opportunity to write her biography. Now Evelyn Hugo is ready to open up about her life, all of the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between. She was generally a pretty private person in life, but she is finally ready. She is finally ready to tell everybody the truth. And let me tell you guys, when I say I have not read a book this good in a long time, I mean that. I feel like by giving this book a 5-star rating, everything else I rated 5 stars should go down to like 4 stars because this book topped all of those books that I thought were 5 stars. This book made me laugh, it made me happy, it made me sad, it made me angry and happy. And sad and happy and angry and happy again and sad again and angry again. I just felt every emotion you could possibly feel. Now, I will say, I will say I feel like our character Monique is a little underdeveloped. You know, I feel like we just don't really care about her that much. Like, we just want to know about Evelyn. We really do not care about Monique's life or what she has going on, to be really fair with you. There were moments where we had snippets of her life, so like a little thing here, a little thing there, but it's like I almost did not care about those things. I feel like I fell in love with Evelyn Hugo the way everyone else around her did. I was so captivated by her that I didn't want to pay attention to any other character in the book. Like, she was top tier. She was up here. She was up here, and I'm sorry, Monique, you were down here. Still love you though, girl, but... So I think I would describe Evelyn Hugo as manipulative, cold-hearted, raw, emotional, well, emotionless. Deep down, all she really wanted was love, and for her, love came and went. And as the title of the book depicts, she did marry 7 different men. Each one of the men that she married served a specific purpose in her life, whether it was for good or it was for bad. And Evelyn Hugo was the type of woman that would do what she had to do. She is not scared, you know? She doesn't regret any of the decisions she made. I will just say she was just all-encompassing. And I'm not saying that I completely love Evelyn. I actually hate her all at the same time. I hate some of the things she did. I hate some of the decisions she made. Sometimes I wanted to reach inside the pages and tell her, please don't do that, or to stop for the love of God, because you're going to mess it all up again, Evelyn. What are you doing, Evelyn? I feel like when an author can make you have those kinds of feelings where you just want to grab the character and shake them ferociously until they listen to you because you want something specific to happen, but you just can't ever get to that point that you want to happen. Taylor Jenkins Reid did that. That's what she did. She put me through a lot. I will say, I just kept turning the pages. Throughout the book, Evelyn describes herself as not a good person. I love the character. At the end of the day, she really isn't that great of a person, and she wasn't that kind to the people around her. But at the same time, you can't help but be entranced by Evelyn Hugo. I would pay big money to be able to read this book again without knowing what was gonna happen, because it was that good. I recommend it to everybody. I don't think you will have lived until you have read this book. This is now one of my favorite books that I have ever read. So you guys, that is it for the spoiler-free part of this video. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button down below, and also subscribe if you'd like to see more videos from me. I hope it's on that side of the screen. It might be on that side. I'm not sure. And I hope you have a great day, so I will see you guys later. And now for everyone else who has read this book, can we like cry together now? Like, can we like take a moment and cry? Because I feel like I need to cry and hold hands with a group of people that have read this book as well. I don't even know how to process it, you guys. I really don't even know how to process it. I'm at a loss for words. Can we talk about Celia and Evelyn? Can we talk about Celia and Evelyn? Because honestly, I think this is my favorite romance of all time. Hands down. No arguments. That's it. Like, that, period. I literally was so sad the first time that they broke up. And then I was so happy when they got back together again. And then I was heartbroken when they broke up. And then I was so happy for them to get back together again, but then heartbroken that she was gonna die. I still don't know how to process my emotions about it. And also, I loved Harry as her best friend. I love that Harry stuck by her side and was always super supportive of her. He never looked down upon her for the things that she did. He never made her feel like she was a bad person. And then when they took Harry away, oh my God, I bawled like a baby. I cried. And I will tell you, literally the last 50 or 60 pages of the book, I couldn't stop crying. Tell me why they took one character after another. First they took John. I think John went first, and then they took Celia, then they took Harry, and then they took Evelyn, in that order, all within like the last little section of the book. Now I want to go ahead and read you guys some of my favorite quotes from the book. So I saved this for the spoiler section of the book because I didn't think everyone would want to hear them that hasn't read the book, so I'm just saving it for you guys so I can kind of share some of my favorite portions of the book. And so on page 26, the beginning of the book, this was the first thing that I annotated, but it goes, "You can be sorry about something and not regret it." That really hit home because I think at some point everybody's been in that predicament where we say sorry, not for the mere fact that we're mad about what happened or mad that we made a certain decision. And I really liked that. I don't know why. It was like short and sweet, but I really liked that. So let me find the next one. I just realized too, I didn't say nothing about the husbands because honestly, we know the husbands were a cover. They don't know the husbands were a cover, but we know that she did not love all of them except for a few, a little handful. And we all know that Don was trash. We don't like that man. That man, next, but some of them were really good. Like, so yeah, I don't really have much to say about the husbands. Like, they were there, but they were like, meh, you know. But that's not who I was concerned about. I was literally only concerned about Cecilia and Evelyn. Literally, that's the only thing I cared about. I really didn't care about the husbands. The husbands were boo-boo trash, like I said. Except for Harry, because I really liked Harry. He can stay. He's good company. He can always stay. He's always welcome here. My number one quote from this book is this one, and I'm gonna read it for you guys now. It was like the first 2 paragraphs of this chapter, but I'm gonna go ahead and just read the first paragraph for you. You guys will get kind of like the understanding of it. I don't feel the need to read all of it. A man hits you once and apologizes, and you think it'll never happen again. But then you tell him you're not sure if you ever want a family, and he hits you once more. You tell yourself it's understandable what he did. You were sort of rude the way you said it. You do want a family someday, you truly do. You're just not sure how you're gonna manage it with your movies. But you should have been more clear. Next morning, he apologizes and brings you flowers. He gets down on his knees. The 3rd time, it's a disagreement. And so it goes on, so on and so forth. I thought that was a really bold statement to put in there, and a very real. Something that many women or men experience in relationships, and that feeling of like, you know, it's just a fluke and it's just this time, but realistically it's a pattern, and it's hard for people to break out of that pattern and to get away from those kinds of things. And this book definitely deals with that, and it shows the realness and the rawness of that, and it's something that really needs to be talked about more and not romanticized. So on to the next quote that I really like. So this was on page 113, and it goes, "People think that intimacy is about sex, but intimacy is about truth. When you realize you can tell someone your truth, when you can show yourself to them, when you can stand in front of them bare and their response is, 'You're safe with me,' that's intimacy." And I just thought that was beautiful. And that will do it, you guys. Those are all of my thoughts and everything on The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. 5 out of 5 stars, absolutely all day. I would give this 6 stars if I could. Honestly, if I could give this 6 stars, I would give it 6 stars. But I can't, so I will give it 5. So yeah, thank you. Thank you, Taylor Jenkins Reid. You did it. You made me fall in love with your writing. So I hope you're happy, because now I'm gonna go spend more money. And if you liked today's video, you guys, make sure to hit that like button down below, and then also hit that subscribe button if you would like to see more content from me. But other than that, peace out, Cub Scouts.